It is no secret that the Empire showed favoritism to humans only, and as for the other species, well, setting aside the fact that speciesism was routinely practiced not only during the Empire's reign, but the Republic's as well, it is worthy to note that the Empire took it a step further. Many non-human species were often sent to numerous slave labor camps across the galaxy. The spice mines of Kessel was among the famous of them all, where many slaves were sent to mine spice located in the planet's interior, especially Wookiee slaves because they were mostly known for their strength. Getting sent to these spice mines was considered a slow death sentence to many. Most of them would be given a survival time of 3 months, but the ones who would experience an even slower death would be the humanoid species, as their survival time would be from 1 to 2 years inside the mines. There were also isolated settlements throughout the galaxy, and these settlements oftentimes would be dismantled and the inhabitants would be relocated to slave labor camps when needed. Many slaves who escaped or were displaced made up camps who were similar to Tarkin Town on Lothal. Now, of course, there were those planets that would try to resist Imperial rule, and so the Empire had a response for that as well. They would make sure that the species on this planet would be brought to their knees until they were reduced to near extinction. One example we might have of the Empire's wrath was the reptilian species Bodashi, who after being crumbled by the Empire, they then would be forced to work in spice mines throughout the galaxy. One could argue that there were 2 species that got the worst part of this punishment by the Empire, and those were the Wookiees and the Geonosians. In fact, most of the Imperial war machines were built by Wookiee slaves and their population, which in turn left their homeworld of Kashyyyk ecologically devastated. Despite enslaving almost anyone who opposed them, the Empire was also known to commit genocide as well, where in many cases it almost resulted in the near extinction of the species living on that planet. Most notably the genocide on Geonosis, where the Empire sterilized the planet's native Geonosians with heavy bombing which erased most of the planet's population. The final death toll was said to be approximately 100 billion Geonosians. There was the genocide on Lasan as well, the homeworld of the Lasat. Their planet was ecologically destroyed by T-7 ion disruptor rifles who were later banned from use, and this almost saw the entire species wiped out. What was really starting to frighten the entire galaxy was the advances in bio-warfare that the Empire had achieved. Under the command of Vice Admiral Perwin Jed, they would go on to test ancient diseases on captive worlds, delivering sickness to the population from suborbital battleships. This meant that throughout the galaxy there were numerous warehouses on many worlds holding thousands of biological agents, and while most of their research and development went according to plan, there were some instances where it got out of control. One of them being Project Blackwing, also known as the Sickness. Mixed with scientific research and Sith alchemy, it was initially designed to produce immortality. Instead, the virus killed the host it was on and attacked their biological tissue, which turned them into cannibalistic, brutal zombies. Alright you guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you like this one, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day my friends, and don't forget, may the Force be with you always.